Hello, everyone. Welcome to Little Meatballs Nursery. I'm Sandra. Welcome if you're new here. Welcome back if you are returning. Everyone that's watching, welcome back. I love the audience. I love everybody that comes in to enjoy my videos, whether it's for loving me or being a hater. Hey, hey, everyone. Jokes aside, I love everybody here. I do. Whether, you're new, you're old, it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter to me. You like the content, you enjoy the talk, whether you are here because you love the content, or maybe you want to pick it apart, whatever it is. Whatever it is, I'm here for it, all right? I'm here for the ride, whatever, okay? So, we have a bunch of things to do today. I am like all over the place, guys. Okay, first of all, if you notice, it is my camera is up higher, okay? That is because for whatever reason, it keeps shrinking, okay? Slowly. So I figured if I put it up high to begin with, then by the time, we're midway, it should be at regular view. I can't believe it's Friday already. Wow, days are flying by, weeks are flying by. I'm getting very excited for Danny's birthday coming up. First Jason's is Monday, and then Danny's is the 4th. So, uh, damn. Anyway, so it is a good day. It is a happy day. I have good news. I have okay, so let me start with, I want to say this in case you follow me on the regular. I don't know if I just said this because I kind of just did a video and then started over. So excuse me if I already said this, but I don't think I did in this video. If you follow me regularly, you may have noticed that I deleted yesterday's video and the video from the day before. That is simply because I may have hinted too much in my videos, and I'm going to try not to do that anymore. Because, some people out there want to ruin surprises, and that's okay. That's cool, whatever. It's, it is what it is, what could you do, So, it's going to happen, and that's okay, but so from now on, I kind of want to, I don't want to I'm trying to I give hints because I know you guys enjoy that, right? You like to try and guess or try and, put the clues together, and that's cool, that's the fun part of it. But it's not to ruin it for everybody, it's kind of like to play a game, but I'm going to try not to give so many hints anymore. Because then, it's more, exciting, when the doll gets here or when the box opening is here, which reminds me, I tracked my baby and she should be here. It still says Monday, and that's Jason's birthday, which would make it extra special. And it already is extra special. It doesn't need to be any more extra, although I know Sherry made it extra for me. I know that. Just like I'm about to make a box opening very extra for her because, that's what friends do for each other. You do for each other, and, you make each other happy, right? That's what this is all about. Fun, happy, dolls, love. I mean, I feel great today. Okay. I'm going to tell you. Because I just want to get this out of the way so we can move on with the video. Because I deleted that, I forgot that the day before yesterday, guys, was the giveaway entry. And so I want to just say that I did make sure before I erased the videos that I wrote down who had already entered. So I'm going to read those names off. If you had entered in that video and your name is not called, please re-enter in this video, okay? And anybody else that would like to enter the 900 sub giveaway, I'm running this till March 30th, which is Monday, when my baby gets here. Ooh, I can't wait to hold my little baby, my tiny baby. She's going to be so adorable. And oh my God, I don't want to give, like I said, I don't want to get too many hints, but I'm very, very excited. And, I think I'm going to keep her name because Sherry had her as a particular name, and I think that it's a beautiful name, and I think the doll there can only be one of her. So, as much as, you may try to, how it is. You get a sculpt and, you have it painted, even if it's painted by the same artist, it's still never, the same. No two are alike. And this one has very special painting, and she's just a very special doll, and she can never be replicated. And there just is only one of her, and there's no comparison. You can't compare that doll to any other doll. She's very unique, and that's with a lot of dolls, though. Like somebody may have a I don't know, a Quimby, let's say, because I just found a Quimby on Reborns that I absolutely love. Beautiful baby, beautiful baby. And I don't usually like rooted hair, but this baby is spectacular. That's all right, Sherry. You ran out of tissue paper. Who cares? I'm sure it's gonna still be spectacular. I got tissue paper, honey, because not only did I need it for your box opening, but I have to do. I don't want to say who the Hempstead's going to. I'm sure people guessed by now, but or narrowed it down, But she has a channel, and I want her to be excited when she opens it. But anyway, so I had to get tissue paper for that box as well. I bought boxes. I bought tissue paper. I already had the ribbons. And I had to buy a couple, I didn't have to. I wanted to buy a couple little extra things for the boxes. So, I'm still waiting on one thing that hopefully it'll come during the video. But yeah, sorry, not a big deal, honey. I love tissue paper. And also I needed tissue paper for Danny's presents, because I will tell you, I do not use wrapping paper anymore. It's too damn expensive, okay? So I use tissue paper for everything, and he's fine with it. He's still ripping it open, and it's a lot easier anyway, the tissue paper. And he can't see what's in it. So there you go. But I had to get that for Danny's stuff as well. And I kind of finalized his birthday list. And I don't want to tell you, I'm going to show you when it gets here. I kind of decided to spoil him. I'm going to just say it, spoil him, because I'm able to do that because I sold the Hempstead. So you see, that's what I mean. Like, so part of that is going for his cake. His cake was $40 for the cake and the cupcakes. Not that bad, for a nice cake, and we'll do a video of that. We'll do a short or something like that, of us singing with them, because we did that for Ethan and Jack last year. But anyway, so I know people enjoy seeing that as well. They don't have time to watch a 2-hour video. A short is good, But anyway, so the cake, right? So part of that goes to the cake, and then I had, the extra whatever it was, okay, to put towards one of the things that he really, really wanted. And I just wasn't sure if I could get it. And I'm sure you guys are guessing it if you watch me on the regular. Sandra can't keep her mouth shut, okay? Sandra but there's so many things I want to talk about, but I don't want to make this like so much of a miss whatever match thing of like sad and happy. This is a happy Friday video, okay? Happy Friday. Woo! I'm happy about my baby coming. I'm happy about a tremendous amount of things, and I'm going to keep talking about those things that are making me happy. So this is a happy video. I'm not going to get sentimental in this one, although I do have something on my mind that I would like to talk about eventually. I actually did talk about it on my video. I believe it was yesterday. I started kind of talking more about it. And I'll do that, it's kind of like a redo, because I really, there was other things I wanted to talk about. And if you watched yesterday's video, you realize that like I kind of got cut off by Jason coming home with the food, because I was really starting to get into it. And I had a lot to say, and so my thoughts, I'm writing them down, my thoughts, and I'm going to kind of navigate through my notes. And, they're from my heart. They're from my heart and from my brain, and, just working on things. And, you can't please everybody. I always say that. And I can be, working on myself and be the most genuine person I could be right now in this moment. And there's still people out there that are going to hate and say, oh yeah, right. You know what I'm saying? So it's not really meant for everyone. It's meant for me. It's meant for me to let out how I'm feeling and what I've accomplished and the things that I've realized about myself that contribute to the people around me, and how it affects other people. It's a what's it called? Oh, not a river, a freaking waterfall. That's a freaking waterfall. And so you know, that's those are things that I'm learning as I go along. And it's take it or leave it at this point, really, because it's like I'm not going to keep showing up and showing how things are going better for my life and better for me and differently. And I'm able to see things differently and see from different people's point of view. I'm not going to keep explaining myself. That's silly. So rather than having to like explain anything, I'm just going to kind of go with what I'm working on for me and what I've realized in life, in general, with relationships, with friends, with the family, with my children, just everything. And that's kind of what this channel is about. It's just a mashup of my life, of things around me. Dolls, reborn dolls, yes, are the focus, but a lot of times I just talk about things. And people love that. People engage with that, and people really can relate to some of the things I'm saying. And that's what makes it worth it, for me. And you know what? It shows. And I was looking at my videos, like all the past ones, and I kept going down, and I'm like, I didn't even realize. And this may not be a big deal to some of you. Of course, it's not going to be but to me, it's a huge deal. Okay. On two of my videos, I got over 1K views. That's a lot of views. That's a lot of people watching. And even though they were the older ones, so they're obviously up for longer, it's still to see like the one and then the K next to it. I was like, I called Jason. I was like, Jason. He's like, why? What's wrong? I'm like, no, nothing. I was so excited. I said, two of my videos have over 1K views. And he was like, really? I said, yeah. And it was like a feeling of an accomplishment. And it is an accomplishment for me. So I'm happy. It's a great day. And I'm happy that all of you are here with me. So thank you. Because when you watch my video, that counts as a view. That counts as, and that's what gets me to that point. So it's so wonderful. Thank you to all of you, each and every one of you that come here to watch. Truly, I mean that. So the point is that I erased the video that had the entries for the giveaway of 900 subs. Now, I will say my subs keep going whack-a-doodle. And, YouTube does that sometimes, or people unsubscribe and then subscribe, and that's cool, whatever. I am not gonna be like, I'm not the type of content creator that's gonna be like stick to the plan exactly. So as long as I stay around that, I mean, if I go down to like, I don't know, 850, then no, that's silly. But as long as it teeter totter, around, that's cool with me. That's good enough. That's fine. I'm not like a stickler. Oh, well, we gotta wait. And some people do that, and that's fine too. It's their channel. That's how they want to run their giveaways. That's cool. But so I'm not saying anything's wrong with it, but I'm not I'm not like that. I'm not gonna be like, oh, well, we gotta be at that and stay at that, or else. No, I'm not doing that shit. So we are still doing it. Okay. So I wrote down all the people that were underneath that video, okay, and entered to be in the giveaway. So it ends March 30th, which is Monday. And then I will pick a winner on the 31st, the day after, okay? And the giveaway is for it's not for anything specific, guys. I am going to allow the winner to choose their prize valued up to $25. So, when we pick the winner, then that person can let me know It's kind of like an open gift certificate, but I'm not giving away a gift certificate, if that makes any sense. It's kind of like the winner will come and let me know, if they would like something from Walmart or Amazon or Carter's or whatever it may be, up to a $25 value. And it could be something for your dolls, something for yourself, something for your kids. I don't care. you know, um, it could be whatever you choose because it's your prize, okay? And I want to, let that person pick. I don't want to just be like, "Oh, hey, here's the prize and this is what you get." Because a lot of times not everybody likes the same things, and so I don't want to make it too specific. So, that is the prize. Now, the code word is baby. So if you want to enter into this giveaway, you got to be subscribed to my channel. You have to be 18 years or older, USA only. Those are the only rules. And then you have to just, in the comments below, somewhere in your comment, put the word baby. Okay? I would rather you not just put the word baby, because people will catch on to that. And it's kind of a semi-hidden giveaway. So if you could just put, write something that has the word baby in it, that'd be perfect. Okay, you're entered. And then once you enter, I'll put a heart and a wink face. A heart with a winky eye. And that's how you know that I got you. Okay, I got you. The people that had already entered under that, I'm going to read your name. You don't have to enter again. Okay, because you already have a number. So these are your numbers in order. I don't know if I'm going to do numbers or names to pick. I always like to do it, on the names or numbers, paper, and we put it in a bag and shuffle it up. Maybe if Danny's home, I'll have him help me. But that's how I usually do my giveaways, okay? And everybody, I do it in front of everybody. Everybody sees their name. We fold it, put it in, shake it up. So, everything's nice and fair, okay? I will say that I promised, okay, what I did was I said if you had entered my previous giveaway, I forgot what that was for. I did a bunch of giveaways all together. It was I think Chantel won, and she got to pick her prize, and then somebody else picked, Melanie, so she got a prize, she got a dress. And there was a couple, I did 4 winners that time around. And so if you had entered that giveaway, you get an extra entry into this one. So I still have the names, and that's how I know how you get an extra entry. So whoever enters is written down. And then I already have your name in the ball. I kept the ball. Remember, we did it in that big baby ball and we shook them up. So I have everybody's names still in there. Oh, Maribeth won. That's right. Maribeth won. She won first. I keep mixing my words. I'm sorry, guys. First place prize. So Maribeth won last time. So I removed her name because she was winner. So whoever won last time, you're not double entered because you already won that giveaway. Anybody that did not win and entered, your name is still in that ball. So that means you have 2 chances of winning this one. I hope I'm explaining this right. But if you did win the last one, you could still enter this one, but you only have 1 entry instead of 2. Okay, I hope I'm making that clear. So I'm going to read your names. And if you had entered the last one, but I don't read your name, please re-enter here. Okay. Okay, so I have Chantel, Tracy Bridges, Alicia, Michelle Hatton, Suzanne, Amanda at Wawa's Angels, Christina at Cuddles by Christina. I'm sorry, Alicia was at Padme Padawan Little Reborns. And Sherry Baby and Melanie Close. So I have all of you that I just read, 9 of you here. If you entered in the last video and I didn't catch it before it got deleted, please re-enter here so I can write your name down. If you didn't get a chance to enter yet, if you didn't watch that video at all, you can still enter here. You have up till Monday. Okay, so you have the entire weekend to enter, and then we will pick a winner on Tuesday. Okay? Um, so that's that. Okay, so just enter baby somewhere in the comments if you'd like to enter the giveaway. Yeah, because I was like, I just had realized that actually, I think this morning, but I write everybody's name down as you comment because you get a number. Because I never know if I'm going to do numbers or the actual name. And I like to put it in the order you commented because that's your number. That's the order you entered in. So, that's what that's what I was doing. I was like, oh my God, oh shit, I freaking deleted the entry video. I'm like, fuck. But anyway, so I fixed it. So let's have a sip of coffee. We're gonna have a dessert treat that just came at Walmart. I'm starving. I haven't eaten a thing. No, no, no. I keep catching myself, right? I had a half a piece of toast with butter this morning. Half a piece. Half a slice. I don't know, guys. I can't. I don't know. I don't know. And see, that's what makes me wonder, like, if I don't even have an appetite and I'm not on like any diet pill or anything, why do I need it? Like, what I need is exercise. Let's be straight. And I need to stop eating the shit because when I am hungry, I tend to lean towards the sweet stuff. So maybe that's where I'm getting too many fat and calories in a small amount of an item, thinking, oh, I'm only having a couple bites. And meanwhile, it's whatever. But I do still have my half of burrito from Chipotle yesterday. If you missed the video before I deleted it, my sister actually sent Jason a gift card for his birthday for Chipotle. And we never had it before. And we were like, okay, let's try it. I thought it was really good. The only thing was, I feel like they put, like, if you want sour cream or salsa, they wrap it in the burrito rather than putting like a thing of sour cream on the side. You can order extra, but I didn't realize that. I thought they just, if you say you want sour cream, they put it on the side. They don't. So by the time you get the burrito, it's kind of, if you want more of you needed more sauce, I felt. Like next time I would get like extra sour cream or salsa or even like the guacamole my sister said to get. But all that was extra. It was like $2.20 for a little container. I'm like, no, that's stupid. Like, I don't know. It's not like we'll probably ever get it again. It was like, I mean, it was great. It was good, don't get me wrong, but expensive. Like the burritos were huge. If you watch the video, you've seen it. If you know, you know. If you eat at Chipotle, if you ever have, you know how big they are. It was a big motherfucking burrito. It looked like a fucking log of bread. Like you just baked bread in the oven. It was a nice man, because it's something Alicia said when she texted me yesterday. Oh, Alicia, I have not forgotten, okay, what you asked me in text this morning. I will tell you that story, I promise. Just haven't gotten around to it yet, but I promise I will. Anyway, so yeah, big log burrito. They were delicious. It was delicious, but expensive, like I said. And being that my kids won't eat that, for me and Jason alone, just for a lunch or dinner, like $40. I mean, it was $20 each burrito. That's insane. $20. Think about that. $20 for a fucking burrito. Was it big? You seen it. It was huge. It was fucking huge, okay? But $20, I don't know. I just can't, like, you know what I'm saying? And that's what stops me a lot of times from getting takeout or delivery. Because when everything is added up, it's like, even if you go pick it up, it's like the prices of food are fucking out of this world. Like, where's the dollar menu, guys? Where's the fucking dollar menu? I used to go into McDonald's, okay, and get a fucking large fry for a fucking dollar. You know what I used to get? A large fry and a chocolate milkshake. That was like my signature fucking thing for McDonald's. Like if I was out with my boyfriends or something, we went to McDonald's. I want a large fry with a chocolate fucking milkshake. They knew to order it. And they would be like, "What do you want?" My regular, my regular at McDonald's. That was it. But it's like with the sweet and sour sauce, of course. You gotta get now thinking what I used to eat as a teenager over there going out. But listen, I was talking about my boyfriend Richie yesterday, and I started getting like memories. Now he's the Guido, remember, with the lit up fucking Honda Prelude with the sky top and the lights and the boom box. And when you go up the hill, everybody knows you're coming because it's all loud and lit up. But anyway, I thought I was super fucking cool because I was like 4 or 5 years younger than him. So of course, like I was cool. I was cool. But anyway, I felt cool. Okay. So he used to take me out to Chinese food all the time. I was thinking about that yesterday, but I didn't want to get too into it with Jason here because, even though he doesn't really fucking care at this point, he's like, whatever. He used to take me to Chinese food. Now, in New York, where we lived, they had really fucking good Chinese places. And he would take me there, and we would go in to eat, okay, to a Chinese, like a fancy fucking Chinese food restaurant. And I thought of this fucking story yesterday, and it bothered the shit out of me because we used to go to this one place, okay? It was next to Carvel. So we would go eat Chinese food, and then we would go have, like, ice cream at Carvel. He would take me there. He'd order whatever. He was very sweet to me. Okay, of course, every guy is sweet to you in the fucking beginning, right? I mean, we were together about 2 years, a little over 2 years, and the first year was fucking great, But then, things, because, he didn't agree with a lot of things I was doing. I was going out with my mother when I wasn't with him. I was smoking. He hated cigarettes and drinking. He fucking hated it. Okay, anytime I smelled like a cigarette, like I would smoke a cigarette before I would leave the house. And not in the house, but like he would still smell it on me. He's like, and I would get in his car and he's like, oh, what the fuck? You smell like an ashtray. And then, it got to the point where, I always had to chew gum because he wanted to kiss me, but he was always, cigarettes, the whole thing. He was like a baby. He was always complaining anyway. But that's besides the point. So it got just annoying for me because it's like, I'm a teenager. I want to fucking party and do what I want to do. I don't need a daddy to fucking tell me what to do. And that's why we started arguing, and getting it wasn't, always fun anymore, because in the first year I'd be hanging all over him in front of everybody, fucking making out in the 7-Eleven parking lot with everybody there with their fucking lit cars up. And, that was the hangout. It was like 7-Eleven parking lot, and that was the fucking hangout until we got kicked out, by the police. So like, you can't hang out here. And then all the cars would follow in a row, and we'd all go to another fucking parking lot or whatever. But anyway, so, back to the Chinese food, right? So he took me to this one particular Chinese food place that was absolutely stunning. It was great. Hey, we were to the point where, and Jason knows this, but anyway, he actually proposed to me, Richie. Okay. He proposed to me and he got me this beautiful trillion cut diamond ring. It was maybe 2 carat, I think it was. Trillion cut brilliant diamond from that jewelry place at the mall. Okay. Like the real fucking jewelry place. Okay. My mom got her ring there too. Anyway, so it was beautiful. I think it was like $3,000 and he financed it. Okay. And he got me, I remember the same day he got me my birthstone ring for my birthday. And let me tell you, I was showing off that ring to everybody. My mother was like, what the fuck, Then I went to my grandmother's house with it and she's looking at me and my mother tells her, Ma, look at her ring. She got engaged. Richie got her a ring. Look at her ring, Ma. And like antagonizing though, like not in a good way, And my grandma was like, oh, let me see, So I showed it to her and she's like, oh, that's really nice. She says, so where you guys going to live? And she started in with that shit, Oh, well, when you're married, you got to live together. Where are you going to live? How are you going to do that? Where are you going to do? And she knew that Richie's mom didn't like me very much. So fuck it, whatever. But anyway, my grandmother was always like, shoot, just like I said, she's like, oh, where are you going to live? How are you going to do this? But anyway, I didn't answer her because it would just be an argument. But anyway, so, yeah, so back to the Chinese food place, okay? So I have my ring on and everything. Everything's going great, right? Then, for whatever reason, he decides not to call me and he leaves to go on vacation to Jamaica with his family. And I'm like, he didn't tell me anything because his family never wanted me to know anything. So he didn't tell me he was going. He just kind of left and didn't pick me up when he was supposed to pick me up. So I'm waiting for him like I do every night. I'm like, what the fuck? Okay. So the night passed. I'm like, okay, maybe he got sick, maybe he's stuck at work, but he usually would beep me. He didn't do the beeper. Nothing, okay? Because we had beepers then. Didn't call me on the landline, nothing, okay? For a week straight. And I'm like, and I was friends with Jason, so I had Jason pick me up. Like, let's go to his house, let's go to his job. So we did, because I didn't know what the hell was going on. So he never came out of his job that night. One of the nights we were there. Then we went to past his house, didn't see nothing. His car was there, though. So, but I couldn't go up to his door because his parents hated me. So I'm like, fuck, and I couldn't call him. He had no phone. So I was like, fuck it. He wasn't answering the beeper. So there was nothing I could do. So I kind of started to think that maybe he just didn't want to talk to me anymore for some reason. And because his car was there, lights were on at his house, but he wasn't answering anything. He wasn't coming by, wasn't doing the regular. So I took it upon myself, you see how this is going, to think that he just didn't want to talk to me anymore after a week. And I kind of started to move on a little bit. I mean, after a week, I was like, okay, fine. This motherfucker doesn't want to be with me anymore. Fuck it, So I started hanging out with this guy that I actually had a big crush on. And he was more like I don't want to say a rebel, but he was like out there and like kind of like me in a way. He was like, fuck everything, fuck everybody, let's party, let's do this, let's do that. And let me tell you, this guy, I hope Jason doesn't watch that. He doesn't usually watch my videos. This guy was the best kisser. I'm going to tell you that right now. Like the best fucking kisser. Like we would make out everywhere. And he had a Camaro and it was like icy out. I remember he would just fucking like go all over the road, do spins and shit. I mean, we were just fucking crazy. Okay. Crazy together. I wasn't dating him, but we were just hanging out a lot and just making out a lot, whatever. So, it got a little crazy with him. Okay. So I knew him before, Richie kind of knew him too. Like we all know each other. Right. And, he was a little crazy though. Well, like, just out there, like I said. And so, I didn't intend to date him. I just thought he was really cool and, anyway. So, he picked me up, on like, it was like maybe 8 days after I haven't heard from Richie. And he asked if I wanted to hang out. And I'm like, sure, fuck yeah, let's go hang out. Not fuck. I said, let's just hang out. So, we went to hang out and, it was nighttime and we happened to pull up and like park on the side of the road by my house, and just like sit there and listen to music and, whatever. So we were sitting there and who do I see all of a sudden pull past, going like towards my house? I heard the fucking music. Okay. And then I started to see the lights and who passed by. It was Richie. And I was like, shit, what the fuck? Why is he coming by the house now? I guess my mom told him that I was out with this other guy. And so when he turned the car around and he was starting to look for me, and he's seen the car and he realized I was in it. And he stops the car, he gets out, and he says, what the fuck are you doing? What are you doing with this guy? I said, we're just hanging out, chill out. And he's like, fuck this, why'd you go by my house? He already knew, I guess somebody was there, I don't know. But I was a teenager, I missed him, like we were together every day for like 1.5 years. Well, no, longer. This was the very end of our relationship. So it was 2 years. And I thought he just fucking, that was it, I don't know what the fuck happened to the guy. So, this is why I'm saying you got to let people know. You can't just, not say a thing or disappear. And then, people assume things and they're like, fuck, well, I'm moving on. Fuck this. I'm not going to wait. I'm not going to fucking wait. You don't want to be with me. You don't want to see me. You don't want to talk to me. Then fuck it. So that's kind of been my attitude, and So what happened was he got out and he started yelling at me through the car. He's like, "You're smoking," because I was smoking cigarettes because this guy smoked too, and it was fun. I don't know. He was a bad boy. Okay, this guy, he was a real fucking badass, and I loved fucking badass boys. Okay, for some reason I loved it. I didn't even tell you guys about Mike Johnson. Oh, I shouldn't say the whole name, but he was. Oh, he was one that was like out in the courtyard. He reminded me of like somebody from the movie Grease. That's what he reminded me of. Like with the slick back black hair and the cigarette hanging out his mouth and the jeans and the boots and the leather jacket. And he was just like he had the build on this guy was like he was he was tall and wasn't skinny. He had like meat on him, but he wasn't fat. He was like built nice and he just looked, oh my God, he was so delicious. That is the word I'm gonna fucking use, okay? This guy was, mm. And we flirted all the time in school, all the time. Now, I had just entered high school when he was in his senior year, so we only had the 1 year together, but now I remember how I met Richie through him. That is exactly correct. So me and Mike would hang out and, hang out. Hey. He was, I'm sorry, I'm getting too into this now, thinking about my past. Sandra, wake up, okay? Wake up. You're in here in the present now, okay? But okay. And anyway, so I would hang out with him during school, the courtyard and whatever. We would go off to the A&P across the street. We'd go to the pizzeria, go up the block, whatever, right? Walking all over. And then I would see him at the mall and everything, and we would hang out. And then eventually, now this is the guy, I think I told you about this guy. He was one of the three brothers that I was hanging out with. The youngest one was the one that picked me up in the limo when I was like 12, brought me a corsage for my hand, and we went in the limo. I was his date for his brother's confirmation party. I think I told you this story. So here it goes the full circle again, right? So at 12, he liked me. Okay, the youngest brother. He asked me out. We were in the same grade. I went with him to his brother's confirmation, which is Michael. That's the one that I'm saying is delicious. And right away, okay, at the confirmation party, I'm sitting in between Joey and Michael. And I'm like, I'm leaning towards Michael. I'm like, hey. I always liked older guys anyway. Okay, so that's just how it went. And he was just a badass. He's a bad boy. I just loved it. I loved the look. I loved the attitude. He kind of reminded me of Andrew Dice Clay, if you guys know who that is. He's a stand-up comedian from back then, and he reminded me a lot of him. Just his overall like look and kind of jokes and shit, and like just I don't know, it was just that bad boy image, and I loved it. And now we never dated or anything like that. We just hung out and we were cool with each other and just, did teenage shit, But yeah, so then one night he called me and he's like, "You want to go down to Manhattan?" And he's like, "I'm going to have my friend Richie drive." So that's how I met Richie. But the funny thing is that when Richie picked me up, right? We were driving down to Manhattan and Michael was sitting in the passenger seat and I was behind him in the back. And Michael he put his seat all the way down so that he was laying down kind of like on my lap in the back. And like we were making out the entire time that Richie was driving down to Manhattan. It's so crazy. It's crazy. And he was, and then, so then after that, I started hanging out with Richie a lot. And that's how we started dating and getting together. So then Michael moved on. We used to see Michael occasionally, like at 7-Eleven or whatever, but we didn't really hang out anymore. So because I started a relationship with Richie. So then the fucked up thing, right? Then I was with Richie, and then we met Jason, my Jason. And Richie's car broke down. So then Jason would come down to pick us both up. And I would be making out with Richie in front of Jason. It wasn't planned that way, believe me. That's just how it happened. I know, telling my freaking stories. And you know what? I don't think it's too much info because this is fun stuff to talk about and remember from your past. Like I have no shame about, those things. I had fun. I had tons of fun and laughs and love and friendship and, relationships and dating. It didn't matter. Like back then it was just did it, you did what you wanted, you experienced life. Yeah, I have a lot of life behind me, okay? That, let's just say that. I've experienced so much, so many different things, and been with so many different types of personalities and people in my life, that be friends, relationships, whatever it may be. I just had a lot of fun. I did. I tell you guys a lot of stuff that wasn't good in my life, but these were really fucking awesome, great memories. And I'm glad that I can share them all with you. And whoever doesn't like it, oh well, tough titties. Anyway, it's 41 minutes of Sandra talking. Did I do any rapping yet? Nope, I didn't. Oops. I'm going to show you my treat. I'm going to take a bite of it. Then we're going to get to the box opening because I keep talking and talking here. Oh, wait a minute. I forgot about the Chinese food place. See, I went off. So that Chinese food place that he used to take me to all the time, after we broke up and he found me with that other guy, so that was when we broke up. Then not even a week later, I get a tip from somebody saying that they seen him at the Chinese place with some girl. And I was like, right now? He's there right now. And they said, yep, he's sitting there. I'm looking at him. And I can't even tell you how fucking fast I found somebody to pick my ass up and go down to that Chinese food place. Because I was like, no, motherfucker, you are not going to take a new girl to our fucking restaurant. Okay? So I went in the car. I think Michael might have picked me up, I think. And then when we went down there, either he picked me up or he's the one that called. I'm not sure. But I went down there and the place had tinted windows, okay? So it was really hard to see. And she was facing the window and he was facing towards the wall, so he didn't see me coming, okay? So I walked right into that restaurant. I was fuming pissed. I walked right into that restaurant and I looked at her. She knew damn well who I was, okay? And let me tell you, this girl looked so much like me that it was fucking scary, okay? She looked like she could be my sister. I'm not even kidding. And a lot of people thought when they seen him together with her that it was me. And I'm like, what the fuck is going on, right? The only difference was she had green eyes. She had green eyes, okay? But other than that, it was like, what's going on, right? So I go up to the table and I look at her, she's looking at me, and she starts to get up. And he turned around. I'm like, what the fuck is this? I'm like, what the fuck is going on? In fact, wait. Let me backtrack. We hadn't officially broke up yet. Okay? He was just pissed and he had left that night, okay? But he didn't call me or anything, okay, after that to say, we're done, we're through. A 2-year fucking relationship, usually say, oh, okay, well, we can't work this out, or it's done, or he didn't say that. So at the time, I was thinking, okay, maybe he's going to come around, maybe he's going to come back, we could talk it out, whatever. So I wasn't sure, okay? So he didn't, we didn't know, or I didn't know, anyway, that it was completely ended, okay? So, and this was just a few days after that. Okay. So that's why I was so mad. Okay. So when I went in there and I asked him, like, what the fuck are you doing? Like, kind of like he did the same thing that I did, right? I was hanging out with this other guy and he came back and he's like, what the fuck are you doing? And so I don't know if it was like retaliation or what the fuck was going on, but I went in there, I'm like, what the fuck is going on? That's what I wanted to know. And he's like, "What are you doing here? Get out of here! You know, I'm on a date her name was Amanda, with Amanda, and you know, you can't be coming in here." I said, "Well, then let's talk outside because we didn't end this. You know, what's going on?" And we went outside the restaurant because people, you know, obviously people were trying to eat and everything. They were like, "You can't do that here." So we went outside. But she came with him. And I'm like, what the fuck? I'm like, you don't have nothing to do with this, bitch. So you can fucking go and stand on the other side. Okay? And she was getting all rowdy. And I was like, look, I am trying to talk to Richie. Okay? You go sit in his car then. Go wait. Go do something. Right? Because it had nothing to do with her. And I didn't want to involve her in it. But she was kind of involving herself. She knew nothing about what was going on. Right? So I'm talking to him. And he's like silent. And he's like, not really saying anything. And I'm like, well, what's up, dude? Like, what's going on? This is what you want, you know? And he's like, well, I don't know what I want right now. And so I'm like, okay, so we're seeing other people then? And he was like, well, I guess so. And then it kind of went from there downhill. And I started being like, well, fuck, whatever. You want to just fucking go. Who cares? You know? Because I didn't like his attitude. And I didn't like the fact that he didn't tell me anything. How are you supposed to know anything? Here's the thing. How is someone supposed to know what's going on with somebody else if you don't let them know? You know, and then it makes people just fucking continuously think of, oh my God, this happened, or what's going on, or this and that. And it's like, what the fuck? Okay, I mean, that may be my issue, but I mean, have some courtesy, common decency, you know? If you're in a relationship with somebody and, you know, you're going to be gone for a week, just say, hey, I'm going to be gone for a week. You know, you don't have to, like, make people wonder. You know, it's stupid. It's really, it's an easy fix on that end, you know? But whatever. People are going to do what they want to do anyway, and whatever. So that was the end of that. And then when I started dating Jason, we were friends for a very long time before we even thought about dating. But we went to the diner one night, and I don't know exactly how this went, but I told you this before. So it was Jason's car. Richie was with us. My ex-boyfriend before Richie, another Jason, was with us in the car. And Tracy was in the car, who was also, she was with my ex Jason at the time. I think they were just friends hanging out. You know, everybody's doing everybody at it. Everybody's doing everybody as a team. You know, you're just like, it's a fucking, you're making rounds. I definitely wasn't a shy teenager. I grew up way too fast, which got me into a lot of trouble at times, some heartache at times, and even some trauma from being a little too much out there and then people taking advantage of you. But for the most part, I just had a lot of fun. It was a lot of fun, you know? And so those are some of my stories. And I hope you enjoyed story time today. But I think as far as doll news is concerned, I'm going to be limited on, like, I'm not going to give clues anymore. Fuck that. I'm not going to do that. Okay. Cause you know, people be stupid. People be stupid out there and they're like, you know, I mean, it's silly. It's really silly. It's laughable. It really is. Sandra is at the point where I'm just going to laugh everything off because it's just stupidity at this point. But anyway, if you know, you know, if you don't, oh well. You know, but, I do want to give an update as we eat this. Here is my treat. These smell so damn good. They are strawberry cheesecake cupcakes from Walmart. And they are smaller than the muffins. I thought they were the same size, but they're not. I think we've had these before here, haven't we? It was either these or we had the strawberry shortcake. It was something strawberry. I think it was these. Let's take a bite because I am starving here. Um, I don't know. I should have took the freaking paper off. I hope we don't eat paper. I should take the paper off, right? How am I going to... Anyway, so as we're eating this, I want to give an update on my son Ethan, since you guys are here and if you know, you know. So today's a big day for everyone here. Oh my. This is really good. Oh guys, I wish you could taste this. Wow. It's sweet, but I don't know. It's sweet, but it's not. It's sweet. It is very sweet. Wow, that is really good. Christina, you gotta go get yourself some of these. Oh my, look at this. Look at that filling. That looks so delicious, doesn't it? That's so good. You know, it's funny. I'll tell you the funny thing about me. Whenever I eat something like this, or like, specifically, have you ever had the Pepperidge Farm frozen coconut cake? They have chocolate layer cake, and they have a coconut one, and they have something else, but I love the coconut one, okay? And when I get that cake and I take a slice of that cake, for whatever reason, it always reminds me of like a wedding cake. So whenever I eat that, I pretend I'm at a wedding. I say to myself, "Oh, we're at a wedding here," and I'll tell Jason, I'll be like, "What the?" Like, this just to me, it tastes like a wedding cake. And when you have those flavors, and you think about like being at a wedding. I mean, I've only been at a couple, but mostly communion, confirmation, like a party, we'll say, okay, a party cake. I feel like I'm out at a party. I know, I'm nuts. All right. Cuckoo in a good way, you know? It's good to be a little cuckoo, you know? My mom was fun cuckoo too. That's where I get it from. We're very just fun and outgoing, and you know, love to meet different people and talk with different people about their life. And this was before frickin' cell phones, guys. Phones ruined it all. Internet ruined it all. I'm sorry. It just did. People don't do that anymore, and it's it's sad. Okay. Um you know, I was looking at, does anybody know? Oh, I'm going to give an update on Ethan. But let me talk about this first quick, because I've been getting like little pop-ups from, from classmates.com. Does anybody do that? I know you can find like your high school people on Facebook and stuff, but I don't like doing that. I really don't, because I don't want to talk to everybody, So I had signed up for classmates.com, and they will keep sending me things. Does anybody do Classmates? So you could get to see, the people that you went to high school with, and, your friends, whatever. So, it keeps popping up because I signed up, but I didn't pay, because you got to pay to go into it. 1 second. Sorry, guys, I had to sneeze. Anyway, so you have to pay to go into classmates.com, okay? But because I signed up on my information, I just didn't pay yet. They send me little pop-ups, and it'll say 2 people looked up my name. 2 people are looking for me, or I have a message. I don't know if they do that to try and get you to pay, or if people really are looking for me. But that's what I mean. Like, I don't like doing that. But so I got a pop up this morning that said two people from Lakeland High School. That's where I went to school in Shrub Oak, I think it was Lakeland High School, Shrub Oak, New York. And it was right across from the A&P. We used to walk over there and get cigarettes all the time. I worked at the A&P, in fact, across the street. There was also, we used to hang out with there was this guy Matt. He used to live right on the property line kind of the high school. So after school we would go down and hang out in his basement and listen to them play. They had a band. Him and then my best friend Crystal at the time, she actually was dating one of the band members, Tom. So, and she loved that guy. She loved him. And they were like heavy metal dudes. Like they had the long hair and the you know, heavy metal, rock in their hair and, that kind of thing with the guitars and the drums. I remember Matt played the drums. And that was a whole other situation because Matt was cousins with, I'm not going to go into that, with these girls that Jason hung out with. He dated one of them. 3 sisters, okay? But one of them actually went with my ex Jason. It's a whole big scenario. Okay, I'm not going to get into it again. But when I sit here and think about it, it's like, wow. Wow. Like, this didn't all happen like in once. It was over, a 4-year period, but still, So, yeah, what was I talking about? Oh, Ethan, right? But there was something else I was telling you guys about. Oh, Lakeland High School. So yeah, that's where I went to school. And it was upstate New York, kind of like by Yorktown Heights, Mayapack. I lived in Mayapack. And yeah, we hung out in the courtyard there, and yeah, there was a lot of people that would hang out in the courtyard, and we just hang out and smoke, sit on the picnic tables. There was an occasional fight, but for the most part, it was nice. The dean was right there. I will never forget the dean. Susan Blakely was the dean because I was always there. They always caught us leaving the premises, and you're like, Sandy, Crystal, no, no, no. So we were back there. And then, in fact, I did get into a fight in the courtyard, and I remember my mom coming there. It was so unexpected, guys. And at the time I was like, I don't know what was going on because, I was not being treated too well by my stepfather at the time at the house. And so when you are in a situation where you kind of just take things and don't fight back or don't say anything, you get in that mode, right? When somebody attacks you. And so this girl had attacked me. I don't know what the situation was. I was caught off guard totally. And she just started like messing with me like in front of everybody. And I didn't even know what to say to the girl. Before you know it, you have the monitors running out and the dean, and we were both brought into the dean's office. And the girl actually later, she was older, much older than me. And the girl actually did come and apologize to me like the day after. And I mean, I thought she was sincere, she was genuine. But it's like, it's talk and rumors and things going around in high school. It was probably about a boy, who knows. But you deal with situations how you deal with them, how you learn to deal with them. And so she didn't know what was going on in my private home life at the time, and so I'm just saying, like, that's what shapes you and molds you, and how you act in life. And a lot of times it's hard to get out of those thoughts and situations because you don't know how, and you have to learn how, right? And I mean, I'm just enjoying talking about my high school years. So yeah, anybody out there went to Lakeland High School in Shrub Oak, New York, hit me up. um, and then my sister went there, my brother went there. It was just, and then, all my friends kind of knew my sister, which because we were only 3 years apart. And a lot of the friends that I knew and that I would hang out at a very young age with, um, became her friends. As I grew up and started venturing out with other people, that group kind of became her friends. So, um, shout out to the Curry crew. They were like, it was the cool hangout at the time. And I just have very, very many good, happy memories from that time of my life. It was fun. It was all fun and fun and games. But back to now, back to the life of seriousness of Sandra here. So we are at an hour. I told you so much about my teenage years, and I'm happy to share. More than happy to share. Salute. As my father-in-law would say, Nastrovia. But anyway, so wow, that was a trip. That was a fucking trip down memory lane. Something about New Jersey Middle School. I don't know what's going on. I hope it's nothing bad. Oh, Lord. So yeah, I don't know, guys. Do you think it's worth joining classmates.com? Like I said, I don't want to do the Facebook thing because I don't want to talk to everyone. Um, so I think, like, what do you think? Has anybody ever went on that site? Um, I mean, I don't know how it works, if I pay and then can I just search for somebody? Like, no, like, but people could search for me, obviously, if two people already were searching for me. So I don't know. I don't know if I want to do that. There's a lot, it's a lot. It's like opening, what is it called? Is it the skeleton key? You're opening the door, right, to a lot of stuff, not just the good memories. You're opening a door to your past. And that's kind of, I don't know if I want to do that. I really don't. Because there's so much, so much. Just so much stuff. And see, now I'm thinking of shit and I don't want to do that. I don't want to ruin the happy memory vibe, okay? Because along with happy memories, there's bad memories too. So we're just going to move along. Now, I want to show you Laura. Oh, wait. Update on Ethan. Today is the day. Today is the day. He is actually at the doctor right now with Jason. They're getting him on some medication. He's going to start that. We actually me and Jason came up with an agreement, a written agreement of the things that are expected of Ethan if he wants to be home. And we wrote that out. All three of us signed it and are satisfied with that safety plan. And so Ethan is home today. He is home and we are happy. We're all happy. We are all, working towards a better future as always. And, learning along the way, okay, of that you need to make a change if you want a different outcome in the future. And that's what all of us have decided to do. Okay. I worked on this with my therapist a couple days ago when I seen her, and we worked out a plan, and she gave me some advice, really good advice on what to do in the situations, what to not do, how to talk in a better way that, Ethan's going to respond better. And so we're working on it. And, I'm happy to have my son back home. I'm happy that, lesson learned for him. I feel, and I think he knows that too. Um, so, he is home for good now. At least I don't want to say for, not say forever, but for, for now, he has come back home to stay. He did come, like I said, when they closed the place, like when they're understaffed at that teenage place. They just tell the teenagers they gotta go. They don't care where they go. They just have to go for like 5 hours. And so they did that the one night, and he was out in the cold, in the dark for 5 hours with the other, he was with the other people, the other teenagers. And he said they hung out and they had phones and they were watching the phone or whatever they were doing. Um, but it's still, even though he said he didn't mind, I was nervous as hell because he didn't have a phone. He couldn't call me because he doesn't have a phone. So he wasn't going to call me while he was out. Um, and I couldn't reach him because I didn't have a phone number for him. And so it was scary because I was like, Jason, is it a bad neighborhood where he's at? And he's like, no, no, it's a good neighbor. So but I was still nervous as a mom, of course. And I'm like, this is ridiculous. I don't want him out there, because things happen, and I don't want him going down the wrong path when he was already on a wrong path and go further down that and not be able to turn around. Because I've seen that with my brother, and so um I was like, no, this can't be right. So then Ethan calls us again the next day after school. He went to the place, and he was there for maybe an hour, not even, and they told them that they had to leave again for another 5 hours. And it was freezing that night. It was so cold that night. It was raining. It was raining out. And I'm like, no. I'm like, Jason, go and get him. Just go get him because no. So he picked him up and he was just going to stay for, a little bit. And everybody was happy to see him, of course, Um, and, Danny was happy and everybody was happy. It was nice. We had a family dinner and we didn't even talk about the bullshit. We just had sat down and just talked about, the small things, right? Um, and then, after that, he was like, I don't want to go back. And I didn't want him to leave either. And I knew that was going to happen. That as soon as I seen him, of course, I'm not going to be like, oh, you have to go back. I couldn't do that. So, I told him that you could stay the night, but you have to go back tomorrow. Um, and then me and Jason worked on the agreement while he was at school the next day. And then I'm like, okay, if he signed this, if we all agree to this and he signs it when he comes home from school, then, he doesn't have to go back there. We'll just go pick up his stuff. And that's kind of what happened. So it was like, it was temporary, but today it's final. And like, he's going on medication and it's going to be, um, it's been nice. There's been no arguing at all. This was just like 3 days ago, I think. When did this happen? This was Sunday, Monday, Tuesday. Yeah. 3 or 4 days ago. But so far so good, and I know that's kind of normal, like not normal, but after, all of that and he wants to come home and everybody's kind of calm, just um trying to just go in the right direction and be happy and not have to um my biggest thing, and I told all my kids this, is respect and honesty. And they need to be truthful with me about things because I can't help them if I don't know. All right? So if somebody is bothering you at school, if you skip a class, if you don't go to school, if you whatever it may be, and something's gone wrong or you look sad, I need to know because I can't help you. I can't fix it. I can't fix it. And some things can't be fixed, but at least I could try, as your mom to help you. And so I told them the biggest thing for me is your tone of voice with me because I'm your mother and you can't be disrespectful. Okay? So that is a number one rule. And number two is, you know, you got to be truthful with me. If I ask you something, I expect the first answer to be the truth. Don't lie to me, because that's what gets to me. That's what eats me up inside, is when you lie and I know you're lying. You know, I have proof you're lying, right? That makes it 1,000 times worse, because it's like, why are you doing that? Just tell me the truth. If you tell me the truth, there'll be no consequence because you're being truthful. But once you start lying to me, that's when, shit hits the fan, because that's wrong. Okay? And I understand they're teenagers. They're gonna, they kids lie all the time, right? About little things, fine, but not about things that are more serious or things that, I need to know. So, that's that. He's at the doctor. He already signed the contract the other day, and he doesn't want to call it a contract, an agreement. And I went over it with my psychiatrist when I had the appointment, and I asked her if it was a good idea, and she says, oh yeah, it's a very good idea. And she even gave me a couple of things to add to it. So she helped me kind of finalize that, and she thought it was an excellent idea, because then he has to follow these things, and if he doesn't, then that means he doesn't want to be here. And the other kids have their own house rules and stuff, like just regular things, make your bed and do your chores, and Danny doesn't really have any chores, but as far as Jack, and be respectful and tell the truth. Those are really the only things we expect of them. And go to school. Go to school is the most important. And everything should be smooth, and that's that. It's just I'm enjoying the peace, and I hope that the medication helps him, to kind of regulate a little bit better. And so that's the update on Ethan. And I am, I'm happy, and I'm, looking forward to a better connection and a better future with, everybody together as a whole, as a family. And yeah, so things are going good. We're working on it, you get setbacks in life, and you have to deal with it at the time with the best you know how. And you have to just navigate your life, and know what's good for you and your family, what's good for your kids and what's good for you. And if part of that is being on YouTube and letting hey, this happened. Hey, look at this. Hey, you know what? I'm going through a rough motherfucking time right now. Or, you know what? I'm going through a great day, a great time. I'm going to let you know, because that's Sandra, okay? And this is the fucking Sandra show. So that's that. Okay? All right, everybody? All right, guys? Okay. So, breaking news. Ooh, ooh, ooh. I wish the breaking news was that I won $1 million. Yeah, I always wonder. I always tell Jason, as we pick up Laura here, I always tell Jason, like, don't you wonder what it's like to be rich? Like, I always wonder what it's like to just not have to worry about money, not have to worry about a place to live, not have to worry about anything. You own your home, you sit by the pool, you have this hot guy feeding you grapes all day. I mean, it's fucking great, I mean, you could just do anything. You sitting there, you have somebody doing your fucking glamorous makeup, your extensions, your nails, your pedicure. You don't have to do a fucking thing, like Cardi B. I mean, I was watching something. She was like trying to cut a tomato or something. She's her nails all long, and she's all like, I'm not domestic. I don't know how to cook and I don't clean. Sure, she doesn't have to. I would love to experience that for just one day. It must be really fucking nice. And Jason's like, yeah, but when you're rich, there's other problems that come along with that. And I'm like, what fucking problems, man? What? You got too much money to spend? You can't spend it all? What's the problem? You could do whatever you want. Go, hey kids, you want to go to Disneyland? Come on, pack a bag, let's go. I mean, it would be so fucking nice, right? Like I said, even just to experience that for like a couple days or a week even. Taste can you even imagine what kind of food tastes like to these rich people? Their food must taste way different. Okay, way different than ours. Way different than this Walmart cupcake. I think this Walmart cupcake is fucking fantastic, but it ain't no fucking Gordon Ramsay. All right, it ain't no fucking, all these executive chefs that cook for all these millionaires, billionaires. No, can you even imagine what that cupcake tastes like? It would be nice, wouldn't it? Just to experience it for the day. But for now, I'm going to experience this fucking cupcake. This is good shit. All right. All right, let me show you something. Now, this baby is gorgeous, okay? And I don't know why I still have her out. I had her wrapped up and then I took her out. The more I look at her, look at this babe. Look at this babe. She is absolutely gorgeous, and I can't wait for her to go home to her new mommy. Sherry baby. Aww. She's so cute. Look at her. And so she has her green onesie on. I'm going to dress her. We got to put her in, all right, listen. I'm going to show the boxes and then Sherry, shut this shit off, all right? I told her I was going to give her a little, I'm going to show the boxes. You can look at the boxes, all right? And then I'm going to start wrapping. So, I think I'm going to wrap her first. I don't know, do you want me to should I leave her in the onesie and wrap her in the blanket like that so you could just see her when you open her, or you want me to actually like fully dress her? I think we might leave her in the onesie because I think she looks adorable and I think the wow factor would be there, like to open her like this. So I think I'm going to do that. So we'll just put a diaper on her head and then wrap her in the nice blanket. I'm wrapping her in I'm not going to say yet because Sherry's still watching. Okay. So I wasn't sure which box. I asked Christina this morning. I'm like, Christina, do you remember the size box I sent you for Christmas? I said, was it a small or a medium? Was it green or red writing? She's like, I don't know. Do you know what I did, Christina? I actually went back to our Christmas exchange collab and I watched it hoping that you would pick up the box so I could see what it was. I know. I'm cuckoo. Because when I went to the Walmart site, on both sizes, it said that I purchased them both. So I'm like, shit, that doesn't help me. Okay. I got two smalls. Okay. One of these is for Laura and one is for the Hempstead. Okay. So I'm like, I don't know which box is which. So I got two of the smalls and I think I did good by doing that because look at the medium size, guys. The medium size is fucking huge. Okay. We don't need this. Here's the medium. Here's the medium size. Okay. That's way too far. Look at this. No. I mean, once you fold it, maybe. But it's still huge. It's still huge. We don't need this, I don't think. Okay, we're going to... Oh, shit, my light. My light almost came out because of these boxes. All right. I don't think we need the medium. So I got two in the small. Okay, so this is a little bit better. Okay, but we're going to... So this is a 17 by 11 by 12. Now, at first, I thought that I was going to send them, well, at least Laura, I planned on sending priority mail. But when I went to, dude, I don't know what the hell Sandra was thinking with that, but I went to put her in the large flat rate priority. Only she fit. You couldn't fit, only her in the COA. That's it. And it was kind of smushed. And I'm like, shit. I'm like, there's no way I could do that. So now I'm going to have to ship UPS, which is fine. Where's the tape? Oh, which is fine. So let's tape this medium-sized box and see what we have here, okay? Because right now I'm thinking that this is going to work. I think it's going to work. But in case it doesn't, it might not work for the Hempstead. I'm glad I got, both sizes, but yeah, these boxes you could buy at Walmart, guys. They have small, medium, large. They're like they're like moving boxes, I guess. But you can use them for shipping. And they're around, it depends on the size. Where's my freaking scissor? They're around sorry guys, okay. The small ones are $1.12, I think, and the medium's $1.82. The large, I don't know because I never bought a large, but it's not bad for for a nice box, a new box. When you can't do the priority box. I always use new boxes. I don't ever ship in a used box. Especially a doll. But, that's me. That's me. I'm sure you can reuse boxes, but I like to always give a new box. You just never know, if you know, you know. You just don't want to, I don't know. That's just how I feel. That's my thinking. That's my thinking, guys. That's my issue, my thing. So, I'm sure that people reuse boxes all the time, and that's good. That's cool. That's fine. All right, I think I'm going to be knocking all this shit over. Hold on. I'm knocking the fucking... Get back here, you fucking... Oh, no. Shit. Okay. Okay. All right. Sherry, you didn't see that, right? All right. Anyway, you're leaving soon, Sherry. You're leaving in a minute, okay? You have to. All right? You're going to have to. All right. So let's do this. I might do a box packing of the Hempstead tomorrow. No, not tomorrow. Monday. No, Monday's my box. Maybe. So what I'm going to do is this box with Laura, Sherry, we are going to ship ASAP. So probably tomorrow. I'm hoping Jason can make a trip to UPS tomorrow. To ship her off to you, okay? Because I needed to ship one of them at least, because I don't want to, because it's going to be a lot for shipping for both of these dolls. So I kind of wanted to ship one now while I have the money to, and then the other one Wednesday. So it's Tuesday or Wednesday. So so that's what we'll do. So this one's going out first, okay? Because I asked the mommy of the Hempstead if it was okay, if I could wait till Wednesday, because this way I could get Laura, sent out of the way, and then do the box packing for her, the Hempstead, because she's going to take a little while longer. She's bigger, and I did wash some clothes today too that are hanger drying, because I don't want to put them in the box, in the dryer. I don't want to put them in the dryer. Okay. This is more than enough room. I was good with ordering 2 of the smalls, okay? Even that for the Hempstead too. This is a great size, okay? So I don't know if you could tell how much room is in this, but it's pretty deep. It's a really nice size box, okay? And the baby will fit snugly in there. What the hell is with my phone? You guys see that, right? That it went to purple again? Is it maybe when it focuses out or something? Because I showed you the box. Peekaboo. Peekaboo. I see you. All right. Okay, Sherry. You're out of here. Wait. Hold on one second. Okay, I'm back. So, Sherry, here is your baby. I might add some more ribbons to this, or I wanted to put something on here, but um, it's in the box, so I will get it. I didn't want you to see it, but so here is your baby, and she will be coming home to you very soon. So, see you soon, mommy. I put her in this bunny blanket, this muslin double-sided bunny blanket because I'm kind of it's not a total bunny theme, but it's Easter time, so I figured I'll give her the bunny one. So, this is your baby, and we're putting her in the box because now we are going to start the oh, wow, okay. This is going to work good. Great. Okay. So now we're going to start the box packing stuff. So, Sherry, hold on. There's one thing that I wanted to tie to this. Let's see. You know, because I put everything together, guys. I put everything together in one. Hold on. Oh, okay. I'll tie this. I was going to tie something else. Oh, here it is. Okay. So, Sherry, goodbye. All right, no offense, but you can't watch from here on in. Please don't. Please don't. So it is at 1:25, okay? 1:25 mark. Please turn it off, okay? I will let you know later on in text if there's a point you could turn it back on when I'm done. But I don't know. I might just continue with this. It depends how far I get. But I want you to be surprised. You could see the drift beads, okay? I want you to be surprised. So, yeah, Sherry, goodbye. Bye. Love you. Bye, darling. I'll see you later. Okay. So, yeah, I'm going to tie to that ribbon. I have this little bunny rattle, with these adorable these were the backwards ears, remember? The backward. So that goes with the bunny blanket. So I tied a ribbon, so we're going to put that. And then I have these drift beads that I want to tie to the baby as well. You know, not to the baby, to the... Hey, Sherry. She just texted me. Okay. Let's see. So I'm going to just tie the beads, you know, to the ribbon that's on the doll already. So we'll do that. And then she could just cut them off if she wants to. And then we're going to also tie the rattle onto the ribbon. So it looks like a little baby shower gift, you know? It's so cute. I love doing box openings, guys. I actually forgot. I have to put tissue paper before I put the doll in. So there's Jack. He's you know, I don't even know what time it is. I can't check the time, can I? Hold on one second. Okay. I just wanted to make sure that Jack set an alarm so he could go out and get Danny. But anyway, so this is what it looks like. So I put the rattle on with the bunny, and then the drift beads hanging there, and I lined the box in pink tissue paper. So we're gonna put her in there. There you go. I'm gonna put like diapers, I think, on the top of her head. Let me try that. Okay. So I'm gonna put these diapers. I'm gonna line them. I'm gonna try and show you the box after I pack everything in it. But I'm gonna put the diapers just above her head. You know, to kind of like protect her head during shipping. Okay. There we go. Okay. Then, because I don't want her moving around. Okay. I'm glad I got 2 small boxes, I'll tell you guys, okay? So now I think I'm going to usually people put the paperwork on top, but I'm going to put the paperwork right on top of the doll. Just because I don't want to forget it. I don't want it to get lost. So again, she comes with a certificate from Anna and then her COA. So that is going with her in this nice envelope Anna sends with her babies. So I want to make sure there's none of my paperwork here because sometimes I put them together. Okay. Okay, there we go. All right, so we got that in there. So I'm going to stick that right there. Okay. Then I might close the box to do some of the wrapping, okay? Because I need I need a workspace to wrap. So, I mean, some things I'm not going to wrap. Like this, I don't think I'm going to wrap. I think this we're just going to kind of put in there. Same thing with like the bottle. So let's just lay that there. Like that. Okay. And then we have the little 2-ounce Advent bottle. So we'll put that in there next to the bear. Or should we, because I don't want that to break, to crack. Maybe we'll put that... I'm trying to think. You know what they did not bring me? I'm going to have to look at my Walmart order. There's missing an item. Okay. I think I'm going to do it this way. Okay, so we'll do the bottle at another time. These outfits are going with, but I washed them. So this one is still a little, I gotta wait for this one. It's still a little damp, so I'm not gonna put that in there yet. That's gotta dry completely. And then I have another item over here that's drying. That's almost dry. Okay, so I can't seal the box right now because I have to wait for those items to completely dry. But this one is, so we can wrap that. So this is the cute little ruffle sleeper. So, but you know what? I'm going to leave these. All these I'll wrap later because I feel like there's still, I might throw them in the dryer again quick. Same with that. Okay. So let's focus on right now. Getting this out of the way. Okay. So I got her, I have other stuff with box opening, but I want to stick this stuff in first. So, I got her granddaughter, Ellie, when I was at Walmart clearance, they had, oh, don't fall. They had, slippers for $1. So I was like, so I asked her quick. I'm like, Sherry, what size is she? And I'm also waiting for something else for Ellie. So I gotta wait. That's right. I can't close it up anyway. But anyway, so, I got her these adorable, and I think they're a size bigger than what she told me she is. Well, no. On the tag, it's so weird, Sherry. On the tag, it says 7'8", which is what you told me, right? An 8. But then on the bottom of the shoes, it says 9'10". So they missed up the tag or something, and then this says 9'10" up top. So I don't know. And they put a wrong size tag, I guess. But it's better to be a little bigger, right, than smaller. And so I'm sure she could still wear them. This has to come off. I don't know what this is. But it's better to be a little, this way she could use them more. So we'll leave that. I don't know what that is. It's like a little ticket thing. Come on. Can't you just come out easily? Of course not. It's just like a little rope or something. I'll leave it, Sherry. You can take it out because I can't grab it. Just make sure you check, take all the things off before she wears them. I can't grab it, Sherry. I'm going to leave. I'm talking to you like you're watching this. You better not be. So anyway, they're adorable little teddy bear slippers that have the bows over one of the ears and they have the little fuzzy tail. So that's for Ellie. We're just doing little things for Easter for the kids. And then it's funny because Danny's birthday and Ellie's birthday are around the same time. So, we're doing little, birthday gifts too. But that's not going in this box. That I'm just gonna send straight from Amazon. I told her, and she's doing the same, I believe. So, I just want to make it a little cute for her, but it's not going over. I'm gonna have to put another tissue paper over this. So this is just a couple little things I put this for like Easter, whatever. It's nice, it's cute. It's like a pen pal, but with gifts instead of writing letters. Remember, anybody ever have a pen pal? Sorry for all the noise, guys. I'm just gonna leave it like this, Sherry. Anybody ever have a pen pal in school? I had one, but they were always like in a different country, right? We always wrote to somebody in a different place. But these slippers are big, so I'm glad. I'm glad that because they're gonna protect Laura in here too. So I'm gonna put that in one of the corners by her head. So this way that protects on one side, the diapers are on the other. I'm gonna kind of move her head a little bit more. Okay, there we go. Perfect. All right. Okay, so far so good. So we got the slippers. Then let's wrap the other stuff for Ellie first. I got her this adorable little bunny that you wind up and it walks. And I tried it. It's a wind-up bunny, so it just pops, like it walks. Like it's not gonna walk on my hand, but it pops up like that and it walks along the table. It's so cute. So it's like a little chicken, but a bunny. Like how a chicken would walk. It's like a bunny. It's so cute. It is a bunny. It's like a bunny, Sandra. It's a bunny. And really, really cute. They're at Walmart if you want to check them out. So we're gonna wrap that in little pink paper. I should just tell Sherry that the pink paper stuff is for Ellie. That's what I'm gonna do. And then I'll wrap Sherry's stuff in the gold specks so she knows what's what. Yeah, I think that's a good idea. Okay, so let's wrap this up. I love doing gifts. It's so much fun. It really is. It's so much fun. If you have it to do. I know a lot of people don't. And hey, there's times when I don't. But I still love doing it, when I can. It brings me joy and happiness and love and just, it's my love language, gifts. I just love giving to people. It makes me happy. Okay. There we go, Sherry. Okay, so that's what we're going to do. I'm going to tell you that all the stuff in pink paper is for Ellie and the gold specks will be for you. Okay, so this freaking sweater. Okay. All right, so then, okay, is anything in here? No, that's all for stuff. Okay. Then I got, she likes Minnie Mouse. And I'm sending her something Minnie Mouse for her birthday from Amazon. And I'm also sending her something Bluey because she loves Bluey. And I think one other thing. So this is just like a little plate pack, like grab and go. So it's a Minnie and Mickey, and it comes with 4 crayons, a sticker sheet, and then a coloring book. A 24-page coloring book. So Sherry said she's getting really into coloring now, her granddaughter. So I thought that would be really cute, just a cute little, thing for her to do. So we will wrap that. If I could get my paper. I think she'll enjoy that. It's cute, and that's good. Like if you have to go to the doctor's office, you're going somewhere and you need something for her to do quick, you throw that in your bag. That's what I used to do with Danny all the time. The coloring packs, the grab and go, because if you're out or you're doing something like you need to keep them occupied, you just give them one of those and call it a day. So there's that one. We'll stick that right behind the slippers. If I can. I'll stick it over here. All right. There we go. Okay. Then I got her kind of two little matching things. I think I just want to make sure there was nothing in here else for Ellie that I put. Who is it? Oh, okay, hold on. Okay, I'm back, guys. So, okay, they just got back, so so that's good that I did all my storytelling the first half of the video. Shh. Okay, so just got this little blue heart. I'm just gonna throw in there for extra love. This we got Valentine's Day, and there was a string on it. I don't know what happened to it, but it's a cute little plush little heart. So we're gonna throw that in there for love. And then go ahead. Okay, and then I got her this cute little Peeps book. Because it's Easter, and you know, what is Easter without Peeps? And Jason just told me he loves Peeps, which I didn't even know. I thought nobody ate them here. I don't know.
We all love Peeps.
What?
Yeah.
Since when? You guys, whenever I get Peeps for Easter, nobody eats them. They always get stuck somewhere.
I devour them.
Okay. All right, I'll get Peeps then. I didn't know you guys like them. Okay, whatever. All right, anyway. But for now,
Cheap. Still pretty cheap.
cheap Peep. Peep cheap.
They used to be like 50 cents.
Yeah, now they have all kinds of flavors of Peeps, though. It's not just one thing. They have Dr. Pepper. They got everything. So I'll have to look and see what the Peeps do. Yeah, I got chocolate mateys. All right. So this is just a cute little Peeps book, and it's, you know, it's nice and colorful for a little, you know, a toddler. Really cute. Has all the Peeps, the bunnies, the chicks, and the eggs. Really, really cute. It's a cute little story, you know, that Sherry could read to her or read with her, whatever. So I'm going to stick, you know what, we're going to wrap this. But then to go with this book, let's wrap the book first. Well, no, because I'm going to show you together. I'm going to wrap them separate, though. But to go with the Peeps, I got Peeps. I got Peeps, yo. So I got the Peeps book to go, and I had to get the little Peeps candy. Now, I don't know, Sherry, if she could eat these. I don't know if you let her eat these. I don't know. Now that I think about it, I don't know if a toddler could eat marshmallows. Can they? I forgot. I think if you cut them up, they might choke. Oh, great. That's what I'm thinking. Is that I don't know. I don't know. Sure. Listen, Sherry, I'm sending this to you. Use your discretion. Use caution, okay? I don't remember if I gave, like, marshmallows to Danny as a 3-year-old. I don't know. But use your, you know, if you decide not to give them to her, then you and Larry enjoy. Okay, we'll just leave it at that. Okay. So we'll wrap the book separate. I wasn't even thinking. I just thought of it now, actually. I wasn't even thinking when I bought it of that. I just thought Peeps to go with the Peep book is a cute idea. Sorry. Listen, if you don't want to give them to her, then you guys enjoy them, okay? All right. So we'll put the book. I know a lot of people are probably yelling at me, Sandra, how can you give a 3-year-old Peeps? I'm sorry, all right? All right. I think it might be okay. I don't know, but whatever. It is what it is. It is what it is. Should I wrap this in the gold paper just in case? You'll know. You'll know. All right. All right. There we go. Okay, I'm wrapping her stuff without ribbons, so this was easier for her to just open them, okay? All right, so we'll put the Peeps up there. How is my box packing looking so far?
Oh, lovely.
Lovely, right?
Yes, you've outdone yourself again.
Yeah. All right, I'm still waiting for one item for Ellie, the main gift, and it's supposed to be here today. It should have been here, really. A good thing I didn't get 2 mediums. I would have been so pissed. Yeah. I thought it was medium. right? Because I thought it still
Well,
could
when you
have
said
been.
the dimensions, then I was leaning towards a small.
Yeah.
That's a big box there.
Okay, so now everything else I believe is for Sherry. So we're going to use, right? Yeah.
Why are you
Remember,
showing her what's in the box?
no, she's not watching. If she's watching, she's gonna be in trouble. I told her not to watch this part of the video. You better not be watching. You see? You better not be. No, I think I told her to shut it off at like an hour ago.
Oh my god.
Yeah, well, I'm almost at 2 hours, and I'm.
Well, that's about your usual time.
Yeah, but it's gonna be longer because I'm not even done. I'm not even halfway done here. I just wrapped Ellie's things. Now I have to get to the actual. But you know what? I can't. Well, 3 things I can't wrap yet because I think I gotta put them back in the dryer. In fact, maybe can you do that for me? Can you put these in the dryer for me because I think they're still a little damp. And this sweater, but I'm afraid with the rhinestone, that's gonna have to stay for a few. Okay, so Jason's going to put those outfits back in the dryer for me, those sleepers. But for now, we will wrap this. Now I wasn't gonna wrap. I showed you guys this last time, so this is just. I think I'm gonna keep that separate. Maybe we'll wrap that together with the headbands. The Kate Quinn leopard, and I don't know. Should I leave it in the? I'll leave it in here. No, I don't. We'll take it out. We'll take it out because it has the tag. Okay, we don't need that. Let's just it's an adorable little Kate Quinn leopard romper. So we're gonna fold that. Guys, just try to remember that I'm on my video, All right, so we're gonna roll it. I don't know. Should I put ribbons, Sherry? You want me to just? I don't know. I mean, maybe I could just throw ribbons on the top, curly ribbons. We'll see. Well, I already have this one, so it's already cut, so I might as well just do the ribbon. Okay, but we need some sturdiness over here, right? I can't stand the way the sweater keeps going. This is an annoying sweater today. I don't freaking know. All right. So what are you picking? Chocolate chip muffin or strawberry cheesecake muffin?
Well, how was the strawberry one?
Oh my God, divine. Like Candy Crush, divine.
Yeah?
It's so good. It's so good. But, it's smaller. It's smaller and richer. That's the thing. You want sweet. It's very sweet, I'll tell you that. It's like yeah, it's like the frosting is very, like that. It's not whipped frosting. Yeah, it's very sweet. It's a very sweet topping. All right. That's why probably it's smaller too, because, I mean, how much can you eat of it? All right. So, and I have to get you a cake.
That's all right.
No, it's all right. I got to get you a cake. No. Oh, yeah, we're going to sing happy birthday with breadsticks. All right. No, I forgot to get Jason's cake. So I have to get it. I have to get something. So here's that one. So we'll put that in here. What?
I'll make cornbread.
Now you're being silly. All right. So I see this is the ribbon I used before, but if it's all messed up, then we can't. Nah. Maybe I could just put this one on go on top or something. I don't know. All right. Then we have the pacifier. I'm giving her the little deer. There's a little deer. That's a deer, right? Because it has spots on it. Llama doesn't have spots. So that's a deer.
Okay.
Right?
I can't see it.
Well, can you look at it, please? What animal do you see? Deer or llama?
Giraffe.
A giraffe. Oh, we got a new one.
Giraffe has spots.
A giraffe? Yeah, but the giraffe it has a deer face.
Oh, you think so?
Yeah, that's my opinion. Okay. And it has like a leaf next to it, like it's eating that. So a deer eats leaf.
So is giraffes.
True. That's not a giraffe. Okay, it's not a giraffe. What do you guys see? Deer, llama, giraffe. The reason I'm saying, okay, the way the neck is turned maybe make it looks like a llama, but
Yeah, put in
This
the
is,
comments what you think
yeah,
it is.
what do you think it is? Like this to me, because of the spots on the body, and it makes it look like a deer.
Yeah, but the neck, don't you think the neck's a little long?
The neck's a little short, I think, for a
A
giraffe.
baby one.
A baby giraffe. All right, we're gonna go with Jason's. A baby giraffe. That's what you get. Oh, Sherry, don't watch this. I keep talking to her, but she's not supposed to be watching it. Okay. I think we're gonna. I want to tie this to something else because I'm afraid it's gonna get lost. So let's tie it to that package. I'm talking to her, but she's not supposed to be watching it. All right. Then I bought her these pack of 6 Carter socks. So she's got white and tan, another white, tan, white, pink. They always, why do they do that? They only give you like one color and the rest are neutral. Why they do that? Well, I'm sure you could use them. I'm sure you could use them, Sherry. They're adorable. They have this cute little trim on them too. Oh, this one has little polka dots, the pink one with the little trim. That's really cute. You could always use socks for the babies, right? Especially cuddle babies. These are good for. They look like they would look nice on Mason too. And you could use them for boys and girls, so that's good. Why am I talking to you again? I'm sure eventually you'll go back and watch it after you get the box. So that's good, all right? So I'm talking to you from then, all right? I hope that other item comes soon so I can finish the box. And then please, if you can make a trip for UPS tomorrow. Yeah. So I could get one down, one to go. Look at her staring at me over there. I don't like when they do that, those dolls. She's looking right at me. Like, why? Why? Don't say who she's going to, because I don't...
I don't know. Oh,
Yeah.
She's going to the moon.
She's going to somebody that has a channel, so I want them to be surprised when they open it on her channel. Okay, so where's... Okay. I mean, you know, it's really not hard to tell sometimes because I give so many freaking clues. I give so many clues on my channel that I said I'm not doing that anymore. You know?
Yeah.
I told a lot of stories when you were out. A lot of stories about my teenage years. About all my boyfriends and where I would go to eat and that all the, you know, all the things that, you know, went on, that why we broke up. And wow, it was, yeah, you missed it. You missed it. You won't want to hear that anymore. Or do you? I started talking about Lakeland and all that.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, so I said if there's any Lakeland people out there watching this, if you ever went to Lakeland High School, you know, you never know because people grow up and then, you know, sometimes, you know, you forget or you don't, I don't know. I mean, the chances of somebody watching this from that school, yeah, but I mean, the chances of that are like, you know, none. Basically. Nah.
Maybe not today, but maybe in a week.
Ah, whatever. All right. Forget about it. All right, we'll put the socks up. No, you know what? Wait, what else do we have to go? All right, we'll put it there. Okay, looking good. Look at this box. Look at this box. All right. So then we're going to do... I got a bag here with bibs, headbands, and a hat.
There's 2 of them?
What?
There will be 2 of them?
Tomorrow? No, just the one.
Okay.
And then Wednesday is the other one. Okay. So we got the little bottle. I'm going to stick that in there now. Because before I didn't want to put it like... I want to put it in the middle so it doesn't get broken. So we'll do that. Should I wrap that? Yeah, maybe I should wrap that. Let me wrap that. Okay. Oh, no, my scissors. I'm going to need your help, babe. Going to need your help. Thank you. Thank you, assistant. Okay. So we'll wrap the bottle. Hey, Sherry. Sherry keeps sending me stuff. She's sending me a photo. All right. I hope it's all good. I hope it's good stuff, girl. All right. So there's the bubble. Okay, we're going to put that in there. Okay. Then it's looking good so that nothing's really going to move around much. That's good. Okay. So then we have the, now remember, I have the stuff in the dryer. That stuff has to go in here. Those two sleepers on the headband. Okay, so then we have, these headbands. And we're not going to wrap them individually. Okay. We're going to, and here's one that goes with the bib. And then we have a pink hat, which, no, we're not going to do the hat because she has, we'll save that for, I don't know, something else. Because she has that outfit. I asked her this morning. She's like, oh no, I have that outfit. Okay. So, those headbands, and there's the other one, and there's another headband in the dryer, and there's two sleepers in the dryer that will match with all of these. So I'm going to leave them in the Ziploc, I think. No, you know what? We'll do this. We'll just wrap them in a sheet of tissue paper. All right. Only one. Come on, give me one. So did you eat a muffin? No, you're not going to eat a muffin? You didn't decide?
Work out the burrito.
Ooh, yeah, the burrito. Yeah, those were good. So on a scale from 1 to 10, what did you think of the Chipotle? What did you think?
Like a 7.
A 7?
I would get a little different order, but yeah, it was good.
So you would order it again?
Yeah, I would get it again.
Yeah.
I would not.
I mean,
I would not get the double wrap.
Yeah, that's what you were saying. Yeah.
It's too much.
I mean, I was saying that. I mean, it's just that it's so expensive. When it's $20 for each burrito.
No, it wasn't that much.
On the thing when we did it, it was.
One was like
Mine was 20.
15.
What did I add? All the veggies were free.
It was like 15 for that.
It was 15?
Yeah.
Well, I
And
mean,
the one we added, the carnita one was 10.
I mean, but still, when you think about it, $15 for. I mean, it's stuffed. Yeah, it's stuffed.
It's stuffed, and
Yeah.
What do you spend at McDonald's nowadays?
I don't know. We don't go there.
I know, but you probably spend that much on a cheeseburger, fry, and a soda.
What
Big Mac, meal, probably at least $10 nowadays. So compare that.
I heard though that McDonald's is going back to $1 menu. Is that true? Or what do you get? One McNugget? 2 fries, no sauce. What do you get? What do they do in miniatures?
That would be really good for their brand.
Yeah, I mean, go back to simple. I mean now with the last time at McDonald's, I was confused, totally confused, because it's like a big computer when you walk in.
Yeah, the kiosk.
Yeah, that's ridiculous. I mean,
yeah,
that's crazy. Yeah, it's like you go in and you order on the screen yourself, and then they do your order. I don't like that. Everything has become so impersonal anymore. It's just so
It's cold.
Yes, exactly. Exactly. Nobody knows how to interact properly in the real world. Well, maybe we are going to end up like Wally.
I was talking to the bus driver. He was talking about restaurants. He was talking about how diners how they used to be so popular, but they're going out of business now.
Diners?
Well,
well, that used to be the hangout.
That type of thing. People don't do that as much.
Yeah, I know.
They don't go to places like that.
I love the diner. Now it's just, meet me at 8 at the VR chat.
Yeah. Or talk to me on Snapchat.
Yeah, I mean, it just makes kids lazy, I think. They don't have to do anything. They don't have to get... We used to... Listen, I know not probably you, but girls, we used to take at least a couple hours or more to get ready to go, to even leave the house. Yeah, I know, but back when you're a teen, it's so important, Your hair has to be right. Your makeup's got to be right. it takes forever to, I mean, to pick an outfit. I mean, you know, it's like, you know, that was part of it. That was part of the fun. That was part of the night, you know. It was like, I don't know. Now it's just like you could stay in your PJs and I don't know. It's just not, you know what I mean? Like it's not, I don't know.
It's just cold.
Yeah, like
Cold world.
I don't understand how you could talk.
Sun,
Yeah, I mean, but
still sun good, you know. I mean, it's just gotten.
Not with the younger generation. It's just you see young generations going out and.
I don't know. I see a lot of kids out sometimes.
Okay. All right. So we did that. We got 2 more things in here. And then I just got to wait for the dryer stuff and the one other thing that's being delivered for Ellie. And then that's it. And then this one will be finished. So this I decided to send to Sherry. It's a beautiful hat. Sherry, I'm not even sure if you wear a hat in the winter, but you're going to wear this. Okay. It's still cold in Pennsylvania, isn't it? Well, whatever. Then save it for next year with the snowstorm, okay? Because you have snow by you. So I figured this would be more suitable for you. Because I was thinking of who to send it to. But initially all the stuff that I had gotten was going for the giveaway, but then I changed the giveaway to just a $25 prize because it doesn't make sense. Sure, I got great deals on these, right? But I'm paying more for shipping than the items cost that are in the box. So it's so silly, you know? To ship a box is $25 minimum, right? And then I could just do a $25 prize. That's how much shipping cost. So, I mean, what's the difference? So, and that way you get to pick what you want, you know? So don't forget, if you want to enter the giveaway, if you have not, if I did not read your name off earlier in this video and you want to enter the giveaway for the 900 subscribers, please, you have to put a comment below and somewhere in your comment has to say baby, okay? Please don't just put the word because then people will look and catch on. And this is kind of like a semi-hidden giveaway. So if you would like to enter for the $25 valued prize and whoever I pick as the winner gets to just choose what they want to get, basically, you know, it doesn't matter, just up to $25. So if you want to enter, just put a comment and leave the word baby in the comment. And then it closes on Monday and then I pick the winner on Tuesday. Okay. So this is a gorgeous hat, and I hope you will wear it, Sherry. It is so pretty. I'm talking to you again. It has all little pearl, like, ribbons and this is like a little black satin ribbon with a little rhinestones on it. It's really, really cute. If I wore a hat, I would definitely keep it, but I don't wear hats. Would you wear it? I mean... It's cute, but I've never been a hat person. Even like in the winter and stuff, when I was younger, I wear earmuffs. I would never put a hat because of my hair. I don't want to fuck up my hair. No, so I would wear earmuffs if I had to. Jeez. But most of the time I didn't put anything on. I don't care. I'd like scarves, you know, because then you have it on your neck or if you had to put it up, but otherwise I don't, you know. So this we're going to wrap and hopefully you'll wear it. I think you will. I think this will look good on you, actually, Sherry. Okay. Especially, that's right. Didn't you send me a picture of you in a cowboy hat? I forgot. That was you. The cowboy hat, you said you just came home from some kind of party or something. So you wear hats. So there you go. All right. Wow, I was watching something on Instagram this morning. I shared it with Jason and Christina. I hope you watched it, Christina. About this cool new ice cream place, but I don't think it's in the U.S. Oh my God. I could not believe I didn't know what was going on at first because, you know, it's a little, you know, it's like an ice cream shop at first, but it's this, what would you even call it? And don't say what happens, okay? But like it's like
Is it a prank?
No, a prank. No, it's a real
No,
place.
the, oh, no, the husband is there, so.
Yeah, it's a real place. I guess the wife wanted to go to this new ice cream place, and the husband went with her. Not so unexpected what happened, but you know,
Yeah, she went with it. Did she know that was gonna happen?
probably. I mean, why else would she want to go there? She sure looked like she knew what was going to happen. She knew what time it was. Flavor Flav.
Yeah. Good old flavor. Good old flavor flavor. 911.
Do you remember the show they did with the when he wore the clock around his neck with all the girls?
With Bridget Nielsen?
Yeah, do you remember Miss New York?
Yeah.
Yeah, the crazy one that was always all over the place with her nails and everything and her lashes and her wig. Remember? She made the show though, man. I mean, you never knew what was gonna happen.
Wow.
All right. All right, so we're gonna put this hat over here. Make the box nice and tight together so that nobody goes anywhere. All right, looking good, looking good. I don't like that there though. Let's put the bottle there. All right, there we go. I want it to fit better like a puzzle here. Okay. Okay, the last thing I have right now to wrap, remember, I'm still waiting for one thing, and I got 2 things in the dryer, so, I don't think I want to put that because I have the Dreft beads in there, and I don't want it to have like a double, you know, double different kind of odor. Okay, so, last thing is I got her this cute little blanket, which I'm going to take that one off. All right. This cute little blanket from Walmart.
Oh. Just remember something. That's cute.
Yeah, it's a little, it's like a pastel, right? It reminds me of Easter colors, but it's like a tie-dye. But it's not tie-dye. It's more of like, it looks like the different colors are in straight lines. So it's more like, I would say kind of a melted stripe design, if that makes any sense. You know what I mean? It's like not, it's blended, right? It's not a straight stripe, but but the colors go like that, like a rainbow, but it's all the way across the blanket, and you see the colors. They're very light. So it's more of like a light fade into the next color. See how it fades like that? So it turns from the blue to the pink. You know what I'm saying? Like there's no straight line, but it kind of blends as it goes around.
Yeah, it's very nice.
It's very pretty. It's a very nice. It's very soft, and very affordable. That too, but very very cute. So we'll wrap that here. And I never seen this one at Walmart before. I've seen like the other ones, like they have the monkey, the lamb, a sheep. They
Yeah, I
had
like that.
yeah, it's really cute.
It reminds me of like spring. It's nice.
Yeah, it's a nice spring blanket. So she could use that for one of her babies. I'm really hoping that Walmart knocks because I want to show everybody what I got. I mean, I could just tell you because I don't know if I'm going to be able to show you guys before I seal the box. But let's see if it comes first. If it doesn't come by the time I'm ready to end the video, I'll let you know what it is. Because it's beautiful. And what a deal I got on that. Beautiful. In fact, it was so beautiful, I tried to order, because they had other sizes, like 12 months. I tried to order one for the Hempstead to go with, and I ordered 2 more for Maggie and Morgan, but when I went to order it, they said those sizes were unavailable anymore. But then when I went back to the item, it said 6 left. So I don't know how Walmart works like that, but that's the same shit like that happened with my perfume when I ordered it, and they said they were preparing it and everything, and then they wound up canceling it and refunding me that it was out of stock. When I went to check today, The same seller, same thing, same price, 10 left. So how did they fucking do that to me?
What, your perfume?
Yeah. They're weird at Walmart like that. They do all kinds of stuff like that.
But it was third party, you said, right?
Well, yeah. Well, it's sold. You know, it's shipped by Walmart, but it's sold by a different place. So really, Walmart ships it out. So they should have it at their warehouse. So I don't know how.
Same like Amazon.
Yeah. Well, Amazon's a different story. I was trying to say that yesterday about the thing I returned, the Gymboree outfit. I'll never do that again. I did when you go to do a return, and sometimes they'll say pick an exchange item of your choice. So I picked something that was like $12 less than what I was supposed to get back. So they shipped me that, and then when Jason went to ship the outfit back, it's saying that they already refunded me for the item, which is false. All they did was give me the exchange item, but they still owed me like $13 from what I paid for the original item. And now he returned it at Staples. They don't give you receipts, and it's not saying that it's in transit. The same thing that happened with that silicone doll that time. But he had a receipt that time, so he was able to go back, and they were able to scan it so that I got a refund. But with this, now you don't have a receipt for Staples, so now we're not doing that anymore. I'm not doing Staples anymore because that's ridiculous. But anyway, so here's the blanket all wrapped up nice. And so we're waiting for the things out of the dryer and the one thing from Walmart. Wow, this looks incredible. This is a box opening, guys. Let me show you. Before I put... No, you know what? Let me put some ribbon first. I wish I could put this, though. You know what? I don't like how... Well, maybe put it here. What do you think? Or up here? I need your help and guidance, please.
Guidance.
Oh, maybe I'll do this. Maybe I know what. Wait. Well, maybe. Wait, let me see. If I put this over here, I don't know if it'll fit is the thing, because no, it's not going to fit. Shit. See, I'm trying to fit it together. Let me see. Maybe if I move this up. Yeah, you just got to move some things around to make it look better. Yeah, well, that's what I was trying to do. Okay, good. Because you want it, the presentation. The presentation is everything. Presentation. All right. And then we'll put that up there maybe. I don't know if it's going to stay like that, but we'll try. And then this, we didn't have a ribbon on. Okay, and then this will kind of pop up here like that. Okay, and then this can go here. Yes. Perfect. Okay. And then we're just waiting for that other thing. And let me put some ribbon on this, and then I'll show you guys, and we'll be done. Come on, Walmart, knock. So after I do this, I guess I'll tell you what I got to put in the box. All right. So let's do that. We'll just put...
Hey, where's another muffin?
You better not.
There's only one chocolate chip left. After I have mine.
Yeah, as long as there's one left for Danny. Wait a minute.
There's 2 cream cheese and 1 chocolate chip left. Is that alright before I eat it?
Well, no. Hold on one second. Okay, guys, so I'm just curling ribbon. I just wanted to make sure that somebody, was watching for Danny. That's all. Okay. So I'm just curling ribbon right now. Hopefully, maybe they'll be. I'm trying to stretch it out a little bit to see if Walmart comes. But just curling some ribbon. Want to make this look as beautiful as possible. I'm glad I was able to do a long video for you today since I erased the last 2. So at least you guys have some entertainment. Right, darlings? You need entertainment. That's why you're watching. Okay. So, Hold on one second. Okay, so Ethan went out to get Danny, and everything went well at the doctor, and so that's good. Good news. Good news. Anyway, so let's keep a curling. Keep a curling. I don't think Walmart's coming before I end this video, so I will just let you guys know. So I was originally looking for like clearance, baby clothes for Laura. And I didn't come across anything that was good, or, the one thing I was looking at that I thought was cute. A good thing I asked Sherry before. Because I wanted the outfit too for my new doll, and then she wanted it. I guess, I was gonna say, okay, well, since, because she got it for me instead of me buying it for myself. So I was like, okay, do you have this outfit? Because I was going to get that one. And she's like, yes, I already bought it. So then I kept looking, and I couldn't really find anything. And then I came across a really great deal on a beautiful, beautiful Easter dress. It has it's blue, and it has all the blue ruffles on the skirt part, and then on the top part it has little bunnies, Easter bunnies everywhere, and I thought it was adorable. And so I put them in the cart, in the sizes for the girls, all the dolls. Well, they didn't have Laura size. They had 12, 18 months, and then 2T, 3T, 4T, 5T. So I was like, okay, I'll get all the girls one. I was going to get one for Matilda too to take home. So I was like, okay, I'll get 3 12 months. And then, they didn't have, I was like, okay. So I asked, Sherry which size Ellie was. And so I grabbed one for Ellie. They said that they didn't have any more of the 12 or 18 month in stock. Cause I even tried 18 month. Cause I could have, pinned it a little bit, but they didn't have neither. So I was lucky that they still had the right size for her. So it's a beautiful Easter dress. Excuse me.
Sorry, excuse me.
It's a beautiful Easter dress.
Sorry.
And yeah, so I'm waiting for that. So we'll wrap that and put that in here. And then the two, can you see if the things in the dryer are dried yet?
Yeah, I can check.
Okay, thanks. So Danny is going to be getting off the bus, and you know how that goes. So we're going to just see if those are dry, and then we will wrap this up for today. And I hope you all enjoyed the video. I hope you all enjoyed the box packing. I hope you all enjoyed my teenage years, teenage stories. Never forget. And I didn't forget, Alicia.
Here, man.
I will definitely text you with the Chucky story. But hold on to your hat.
Who wants to know?
You can, Alicia.
Oh,
Yeah, I know. You better. I told you, Alicia. You can't unsee things. Okay, you can't unhear things.
yeah, hear things, yeah.
So be prepared. If you still want to hear it, I'm willing to tell you. But
I wish I could unsee it.
yeah, we can never unsee it. But it was my mother, so I mean that's a little different. She'll probably find it funny, Alicia. Give her a good laugh. All right, so these things are dry. So we have this headband, and this. I've shown you guys these a zillion times. The sleeves are. I'm still gonna leave this hanging because I still have that to hang. Oh, that's right, and I'm adding this pink sweater. I'm gonna give her, but it's drying. This Gymboree pink sweater with the rhinestones. I mean, it's big. It's a little big, but I know that she has a Maggie doll as well that Ellie loves to play with, and this will fit on Maggie. So, if you want to put a new sweater on Maggie, or you want to try and fit it on Laura, it might work if you tweak it a little bit. Take the back and put a pin. You could do that too. But this is still dry. Why are you laughing at me?
I'm not laughing.
I look like I'm on QVC, don't I?
No, I was just thinking about something else.
Whatever, dude. Okay. So,
I was thinking about something.
yeah, okay. All right, anyway. So, the sweater is so stupid. All right. Looks like a clam or something, or a friggin'... Looks like the octopus is trying to eat me.
Oh no.
All right, anyway, we're at the end of the video. Who cares now, right? Okay, so, yeah, this I'm just going to continue drawing. What are you
Gotta
doing?
get Danny.
Ethan went to get him.
Oh, did he? Sorry.
Oh, my gosh.
God, my
All right.
mind.
Yeah. Oh, my mind. Oh, my.
Where's that from?
Becca says that. She's so
Oh,
cute.
yeah, that's
Oh,
right.
my mind. She
Yeah,
gets so excited.
we love Becca.
Yes, we do. Becca's the OG.
Yeah.
Okay, so that's over at Becca's Happy Place. Okay. I started watching Becca at the very beginning when I first discovered Reborns again, because I had Reborn Behringers back in the day, you know, Peaches, Cookie, all them. I've told you stories about them all the time. But like as far as the kits, like the real Reborns, when I first discovered them on YouTube and all the box openings and everything, I started watching Becca's channel. And I religiously watched it. I watched every video, and I just loved how excited she would get with everything. It was so cute and adorable. But anyway, so go over and check out Becca's Happy Place if you don't know who she is. Okay, so yeah, I keep showing you guys this, but actually it washed well. It did wash well, so we're gonna add that. I hope, Sherry, I hope you didn't get this, because we were talking about this one too. Oh, well, then you'll have two. What can I say? All right, I'm not going to wrap this, though, like I said, because it's still a little bit like the sleeve. And I would never, ever, ever wrap anything that's damp. That's disgusting. I mean, I've received stuff like that before, and that's nasty. Nobody wants to open a box with damp clothes in it. Ugh. Okay, and then you have, like, the headband. I'll wrap that later. And this is pretty dry. This is dry. But I think I'll just, I'll wrap that when I wrap the other one just to be safe, but that's really pretty too. So those two are going. But again, we'll wrap those once I get the other item. And that's that, guys. So let me, you know what? I'm going to take these out though, because I want to show you how the box packing went, like how it looks with all the ribbons. And then I'm going to put more tissue paper over it. I think I'm going to put, let's try something here. All right. I think I'm going to do this and then like fold it downward once everything's in. Right, Jason? What do you think? Like to...
Close it?
Yeah, instead of laying one on the top, this way when she opens it like this, she'll have good presentation. You got to be presentable. You got to present your stuff. You got to represent. Right?
Yep.
Because if you don't show up, then no one will.
That's right. No one's coming to save you.
That's right. Oh no, I broke it.
Oh,
Oh, you know what, Sherry? I'll have to put another one. All right. It's nice for stuffing. It's nice for stuffing. All right. I'll put another one. Maybe we'll cover it in pink. That's what we'll do. I think the pink one is a little what's it called? Sturdier than the other one. So I just want to do this to kind of show everybody an idea of what it's going to look like. Okay. Now this is all the way. Oh no. All right. I got it. Wait. I got it. I could see when the bus pulls up. I haven't seen it or heard it yet.
yeah, it's about this time.
Okay. So I think we're good. No, I want to put one more on this side. It has to be like, I don't know, because the box is taller. I hope I'm gonna have to I'm gonna have to put something else up here, because I don't want anything to be roaming around. All right. Sorry, guys, for all the tissue paper noise. There we go. All right, we got it. Wow. Now, let me tell you something. Let me tell you something about Sandra over here. Look at this box opening. You know, this box opening looks so good that I want to open it myself. Look at this. Are you coming to look at this, babe? Look at this.
Yeah.
I don't even know how I'm going to show everybody like this. I'm going to have to,
Most impressive.
I'm going to have to, like, maybe I'll just move the camera.
That's nice. That is nice.
Yeah. And I still have to add a few things. It's majorly heavy, so you'll have fun tomorrow shipping that.
Yeah.
So, I'm gonna, you know, I'll turn it and show you guys, you know, right when I'm ready to leave. I am going to, I guess we'll save that. What was I going to say? Oh, yes. So those 3 things I have to still dry a little bit. And then I could tape the other box and, I don't know.
There's a doll in there too?
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
So, I'll show you that right before we leave. But, yeah, the bus is going to be pulling up any second. I will eat my last piece of my strawberry cheese. Well, I get another one because I'm the mother. So.
I get another one because
No,
it's my birthday.
No, you don't.
Oh, come on.
We'll see because Jack already was asking me earlier. He was already saying, yeah, but he was saying he wanted my second one. So.
Okay, so I come over that. I override.
You override, sure. Okay. Anyway, I have my burrito, so I'm not really. I get one of these. Okay, there's 2 in there.
Yeah, I know there's 2.
Okay, and there's a chocolate chip for Danny, right?
Yeah.
So you could have one of these, and I get one of these.
Right.
So nobody else gets a muffin except Danny.
Right.
Perfect. You better tell the other ones. Okay, so. Look at your face. What's wrong with you? It's so good.
Yeah, that looks good. remember when we fed each other at our wedding?
No.
You don't remember?
No, I don't. Why? You smashed it in my face?
No, you did.
Oh, I smashed it in yours? Yeah, I could see that happen. I don't remember that.
Wow.
I remember the fucking cake and how good it was. And then your dad gave half my fucking cake to Lal. The landlord came over like the next day after our wedding. And for whatever reason, my father-in-law offered him half our fucking wedding cake. I'm like, what?
Yeah, it was weird.
Maybe it was an exchange of some kind. Maybe he was short. Hey man, take this cake.
Yeah, it was a good cake.
It was so good. It was like a Black Forest cake. It was chocolate, and then it had the whipped cream and the cherry filling in the middle. I'm surprised you liked it with cherry filling. It was still really good. That was really good.
Yeah, cake. What was it? Cakes galore?
I don't remember the fucking cake. It was an Italian bakery place.
No, I thought it was. Why am I thinking cakes galore?
That's in Yorktown. That's where everybody used to get the cakes for the parties and shit.
Yeah.
And remember Grandma's Pies or whatever? Yeah. My mother used to go to Grandma's Pies. Every time we would stop there before we go to Yonkers. She would stop at Grandma's Pies and get a pie for Nonna. Oh. Either that or, you know, the cannolis and the pastries and stuff like that. But it was so expensive.
Yeah, on the holidays, we used to hit them up.
Yeah, but you know what? Everybody went for cannolis. If you put cannolis out, my mother would get the mini ones. And every time she would go, the cannolis went first, and then the Spugliatelles. Remember Spugliatelles? Those were so good. Those flaky, the cheese in them.
They had fruit in them.
Not all of them.
The ones I've ever tried, I did.
No, they had just cheese ones. They looked like a clam with like flaky pastry and the powdered sugar.
I tried it once or twice, and it had fruit in it.
No, these just had cheese. It was really, really good.
The pastry itself.
And of course, the 3-color cookies. Oh my God. Aunt Donna used to make those though, so we didn't buy those. She would make the 3-color cookies, and my mother would make chicken marsala. Oh my God, I'm dying for chicken marsala. Can you make that for me? Jason makes a slammin' chicken fried rice. Okay, he hasn't made it in a while because you need a lot of ingredients, like certain expensive ingredients, right? Like
not necessarily expensive, but specific.
Yeah, like things you don't usually need or use. Like
Yeah.
what? Like the oil? What is it? The
Like two different types of soy sauces and
yeah.
like rice wine
Wasn't
vinegar.
like some kind of sesame oil
Not
or
that
some shit?
that's expensive, but
No, well,
you
everything
just
adds
need a
up
lot of
together and you
you
don't
just
use
need
it
a
for
lot of
anything
little
else.
things.
Yeah. That's why we don't make a lot of like recipes that they have online because a lot of them call for like so many different kinds of spices and all kinds of different things that you once everything is added up together, you're like, whoa, I can't fucking afford to make this shit, you know? So you just go simple. You know, you get a pizza. I mean, you just can't get all those things. You know, a lot of recipes call for what is that spice that doesn't even hold any flavor? It's just for color. Paprika, is it?
Yeah, unless it's smoked.
So
Yeah.
many recipes that I see say paprika, paprika. I'm thinking, what does that taste like? And Jason said it's tasteless. It's just
Well, there is a taste, but it's mostly for. If they say
it's mostly for color.
They say it's mostly for
I don't know. So why? I don't know. Maybe
I
just
like
to be
paprika.
fancy. I don't
I
know.
use it on everything
You do? We never have it.
because I use it all.
I've never even seen paprika in
I
here.
use it all the time.
Oh, on the chicken, I think
Yeah,
maybe, right? The
a lot
red
of
dots
things,
on the chicken. Yeah.
chickpeas, everything.
Oh, yeah, you're right. But why use it if it's no flavor?
It has
As an
it has
extra
a very
visual?
mild taste, but
Look, it has
But
red
yeah.
dots on it.
yeah, it's more
Mmm.
appetizing.
Okay. Anyway, my knee is really starting to hurt. Where's Danny? Anyway, my new girl. You know what? Can you just grab me my new girl just so I could show them quick? My Brianna. You have to see her for a second, okay? Because she's just too beautiful. Are your hands clean?
Yeah, I'm too nervous.
Why are you too? He's too nervous. Well, like it's a real bit. You dropped something. That's why you're nervous.
Yeah.
Little blanket that Aunt Alicia sent. What do you mean, what the hell? Be careful, she's heavy. No, you have to unstrap the baby first. What do you mean, you forgot? Hold her neck. It's like a real baby, man. You forgot? You forgot how to do it?
Well, I just thought she would slide out easy.
He's trying to slide her out without unbuckling the straps.
Here.
You like her?
Yeah.
Here she is. And we're not going to change her today. Although she does need an outfit change. So I think next video. Here's Danny. Here's Danny.
Oh, you see them?
I see the bus, yeah. Next video, maybe we'll do a change in chat with my darling Brianna. So I'm going to go because Danny just got off the bus. But I just wanted to show you my sweet Brianna for a second. And she is the Yuna kit by Olga Auer, and she is painted by Anna. Sorry, at Anna at Ling Reborn Nursery. And she did a beautiful, beautiful job. I absolutely love this baby. Love, love, love her. Okay, so we're gonna go. Walmart didn't come, but Danny's home, so I'm gonna go. Okay, so don't forget, if you want to enter the giveaway, just put the word baby somewhere in your comments below. If you already entered in the last video that I deleted, I have your name down. I called all the names earlier, so double check that, and please enter here if you did not hear your name. I'll be drawing a winner on Tuesday the 31st, and yeah, so that's it for today, guys. I hope you enjoyed the video and the stories and the box packing. Don't forget to like, comment, share, subscribe, tell your friends, and we'll see you next time on Little Meatballs Nursery. Okay, bye-bye, everybody. Danny's home. You want to say hello before I say goodbye?
Bye-bye.
So I'm just going to point this down so you can see the box packing, and we're out of here. Okay, hold on. All right, guys, just for 1 second, just wanted to show you the final, well, it's not final box packing, but just so you guys get an idea. There's such a glare that I cannot even see what I'm doing. Can somebody come see? I can't see if they're even what they're even seeing. Are you seeing inside the box?
Pretty much. No.
Ah, it's gonna fall. Be careful.
Sorry.
Is that the whole box?
Yeah, that's good.
Okay. So we got over here the pacifier. We got some ribbons, lots of bows, little heart for extra love. And this box is packed, stuffed, guys, down to the bottom. The baby's all the way on the bottom. So just wanted to give you guys an idea, and that's it. So we will see you next time. We will see you next time on Little Meatballs Nursery. I hope you'll enjoy your weekend if I don't get to see you till Monday. But remember, Monday is a very, very special box opening that you're not going to want to miss. Okay? You're going to want to be there. This is a very special doll. And yeah, it's going to be very exciting. And she is definitely one of a kind. Definitely the only one that deserves that name. So we will see you next time. Bye bye, everybody. Take care.